When I started building websites with WordPress, I never thought that a full 3 days event about WordPress would actually exist, but it does, and man, you gotta hear about it. Hi beautiful people, I'm Jimmy from the Webonaut. I hope you're doing good. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you stay productive. In today's video, I'll introduce you to WordCamp Europe and I'll give you the top 5 reasons on why you should attend WordCamp in Europe or somewhere else at least once in your life. So without further ado, let's roll the tape. So you heard about WordCamp, but you're not really sure what it is. So let me explain. WordCamp is an event where about 3,000 people gather every year in a different city somewhere in Europe. I attended my first one back in 2022 in Porto, Portugal, and honestly, as a total newbie, it went far beyond my expectations. The event is spread over 3 days, and day one is Contributor Day. It's a full-day event where the community gathers together to improve WordPress in many aspects. It's very collaborative and open to everyone regardless of your experience. You're helping improve the platform, and it's a little bit of a giving back moment to the WordPress community. It's a common myth that you need to be a developer, but in reality, you can contribute through translation, photography, marketing, or simply helping others in support forums. Whether you're fixing a bug or writing documentation, you'll sit shoulder to shoulder with experts, and it's the perfect moment to grow and learn from them. Look for the Green Dot Mentors. They are there specifically to help beginners find their way. Once Contributor Day is over, it's time for conference days. The conference days are full of learning and networking, obviously. Imagine hundreds of WordPress enthusiasts from hobbyists to CEOs gathering under one roof to share everything they know about WordPress. You can choose between different tracks like design, business, development, or content, and tailor your schedule to exactly what you want to learn. You'll hear from the industry leaders and core contributors, and it's of course a chance to get an insight into the future of the web directly from the people building it. Now you know what WordCamp is and what to expect. Let's go to reason 1. Reason number 1, it's the ultimate place to learn and discover what's next. Look, we'll watch tutorials and read blogs, but nothing compares to being in a room with a world-class speaker explaining you their best techniques. During WordCamp in Porto, I chose to attend a workshop on blog content strategy, and it really changed my perspective on the topic. Even though I'd read a lot of articles in the past on how to write a blog post, I never truly understood the why and the how until that session. It's crazy to see that in just an hour, the speaker took such a complex topic and made it feel simple, yet exciting, and honestly, it felt like a new game, and I was pretty excited to play it. The best part about WordCamp, you aren't just stuck in a room. With diverse learning tracks, you can jump from a business talk to a technical workshop, or even a design masterclass, and that all in the same afternoon. Reason number 2, the network. And trust me, you're going to want to get those business cards and LinkedIn codes ready. We're talking about over 2,500 people from, 80 different countries, all landing in one city. This is obviously the place for the web designers and creators to network with anyone, regardless of their status. 1 minute you're grabbing a coffee with a WordPress user, and the next you're standing in line next to a CEO of a plugin company. In the community, we call this the hallway track, and it's a little bit like the unofficial magic that happens between the scheduled talks. Don't underestimate this face-to-face conversation though, because they are priceless and sometimes they could be opening new doors that you could not even think of. So whether you're looking for a mentor, a new freelancer for your team, a global partnership, these are the doors that only open when attending WordCamp. And you're just not visiting WordCamp, you're building a connection and of course, increasing your network. And who knows where this connection can bring you later, right? Reason number 3, it completely changes how you see the tools you use every single day. When I started building websites with WordPress, I honestly thought plugins and themes were just little modes people build for fun in their spare time. A bit like in the PlayStation when you download those creepy files called modes where you can enhance the game experience. Well, that's what I thought plugins were to WordPress. But walking into the expo hall was a total reality check. You get to meet actual engineers, designers, and team behind the massive brands we rely on. And seeing those faces behind the code and hearing their passions gives you the confidence to really invest in their services. Also, let's talk about the happiness bar. This is a dedicated help desk where WordPress experts can help you solve a problem. If you have a bug that's been driving you crazy or a specific technical problem you can't get over, you can sit down one-on-one and get it solved for free, on the spot. And honestly, this alone is worth the price of admission. You aren't just using tools anymore, you're building trust with the one creating them. Reason 4 is the human side, and it's the moment you realize that the names you see online are real approachable people. Meeting community icons like Annemiek Bovelet, Giovanni Sintolo from Dynamic Who, Ferdy Hans from Elementor, or even bumping into YouTubers like Reno de Boer was really amazing, and it proved me that there aren't just faces on a screen, there are actually people who genuinely wants to see you succeed. And that's the beauty of the WordPress family. You can literally walk up to anyone, start a conversation, whether they are a world-renowned expert or a fellow beginners, without any fear of being judged for your background or experience level. You'll find yourself at the after party or the local meetup realizing that you aren't just a user of a software. You're a member of a global movement. You walk in as a solo creator, but you leave feeling like you have a family of thousands backing you up. And finally, reason number 5 are the goodies. Honestly, as a newbie, I wasn't ready for the absolute mountain of free gear you get to take home. We're talking about t-shirts, custom pins, notebooks, and of course, the legendary WAPU stickers. Within the first hour of walking through the hall, my bag was already packed. Every booth has something unique, and it feels like a giant celebration where the brands are as just excited to meet you as you are to meet them. Also, many of the major companies organize massive contests throughout the event. I've seen people walk away with iPads, high-end devices, and even premium software subscription worth hundreds of dollars just for stopping by to say hello. It's the ultimate thank you from the WordPress ecosystem. You come for the knowledge, you stay for the people, and you leave with a suitcase full of gear to remember the experience by. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Traveling abroad for a conference can get expensive, and yes, I would advise you to book quite in advance for your accommodation and travel to get the best prices. But here is the crazy part. The ticket price is an absolute steal. For just €50, you get an experience that would cost thousands in other industries. That one ticket gives you full access to both main conference days and contributor day. And they don't just give you access to the event, they take care of you. We're talking about full lunches, snacks, and coffee to keep you on going for all day long. You're getting high-quality workshops and talks from the greatest on the web, plus the official event gear like the year's limited edition t-shirt to add to your collection. The venues are always world-class and fully accessible, ensuring everyone has a great experience. And of course, you can't forget the grand finale, the legendary after party at the end of the final day. It's a massive party where the whole community dances the night away. When you add it all up, the food, the education, the gear, and the party, the ticket practically pays for itself in the first 4 hours. It's not just a conference, it's a great investment you'll make for your career. In the end, your main costs will be travel, the accommodations, and the dinners, and of course, your WordCamp ticket. And that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned because next week we're taking a direct flight to Krakow, city where the 2026 edition will happen. I've put together the ultimate guide to Krakow, from the #1 venue in Europe to the legendary blue van sausages you have to eat at midnight. I'll tell you all about it. I hope you liked this video and have a better understanding of WordCamp and what it is. And until the next time, stay sexy, keep spreading love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.